3, 2. It's time for Juice Webster's Quench List. Hey, Juice Webster here, and you are now immersed in the Quench List. We are in the month of June, which means... And you know the heat does crazy things to crazy people. How, you say? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Here are the week's top stories served fresh with a shot of juice. Let's jump right in. The Basketball Wives TV series has influenced more than we initially thought. Over the weekend, artists Chris Brown and Drake reportedly got into a scuffle at a top New York City nightclub, WIP. Now, according to sources, Chris Brown sent a bottle of Ace of Spades over to Drake's table. Drake returned the bottle along with a note saying, "I am bleeping the love of your life." At that point, Drake's party proceeds to invade on Chris Brown's space. Bottles start getting thrown. It was getting popping. People fighting. Chris Brown gets knocked in the chin. One girl gets her wig knocked off. When I mean wig, I mean her scalp. Chris Brown's bodyguard gets busted in the head, bleeding all over the place. And now sources are saying that Chris Brown's camp is providing the video evidence to press charges on Drake because he incited the violence. I gotta say, men throwing bottles, R&B singers throwing bottles. What's going on here? The roles are being reversed. I'm not understanding what's happening here. Chris, you finally getting rid of this whole beat the crap out of Rihanna situation. Drake, I mean, I know you've been in the gym, getting some muscle on the arms, but really though, I just need everybody to take a big old giant seat, calm down, and just spend your money. What's hard about that? If you happen to need any assistance or any guidance on how to do that, I am here for you. Of course, I will keep you all up to date on this matter. Until then, I'm just shaking my head. In sports news, congratulations to my Miami Heat, who took 2 games to a 1 lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder on Sunday night with a score of 91-85. And for all you haters out there,
can you see it? It's Miami. We got TV. It's Miami.
congratulations to Hollywood starlet Megan Good, who became Mrs. Devin Franklin over the weekend. The couple, witnessed by 400 guests, tied the knot on Saturday evening at Trinofo Creek Winery in Malibu, California. The two met on the 2011 set of Jumping the Broom and were engaged in April. According to EURweb.com, Megan wore Jason the Jeweler's jewelry in a custom Armine gown with a purple dipped train. The two recently made headlines when they admitted that they'd actually waited to have sex until marriage. With that said, nobody's probably heard from those two in days, and they're good for it. Congratulations, Megan. In sad news, Rodney King was found dead at the bottom of his pool at 47 years old. According to EURweb.com, police in Rialto, California received a 911 call from King's fiancée, a former juror in King's lawsuit against the city in 1994, Cynthia Kelly, at about 5:30 a.m. Officers found King at the bottom of the pool, removed him, and attempted to revive him to no avail. He was pronounced dead at a local hospital. There are no signs of foul play right now. However, there are now reports being released that statements made by King's fiancée aren't really adding up. We'll know more in the coming days, but I would like to send my respect to his family in this awful, tragic incident. Rest in peace, Rodney King. In other odd news, a town in Massachusetts has now made it a legal offense to drop a F-bomb and any other curse word on their streets, punishable by a $20 ticket. Middleborough, Massachusetts, to be specific. This was the brainchild of Mimi DePhilly, according to Reuters.com. She said the reason she was compelled to push this law is because she witnessed some kids screaming curse words across the street. She said it was very irresponsible behavior and it was getting out of hand. Now, this ordinance does not specify which curse words are banned. The police can pretty much decide whether or not they want to give you a ticket. Now, legal analysts are saying that the law could raise issues for the town because of the First Amendment in the U.S. Constitution, but the law passed 183 to 50 at the town meeting, so I'm thinking that the town was behind it. Anyways, it's a little funny. I know I couldn't live there. They'd probably fine the shit out of me. Anywho, that wraps up this edition of the Quench List. Of course, you can find me here and all over the web at Juice Webster. Make sure you're logging on to asliceofjuice.com for more updates. And I love you for listening. Until next time, mwah.